Buongiorno! Today I'm going to be doing my September TBR, which is super late, but it's fine, okay? I'm just gonna go over my September TBR. It's way too ambitious. Like, what am I doing to myself? There's like a million book clubs happening this month that I really want to participate in, and there's like 2 really big readathons that I really want to do. So basically, I'm drowning in my TBR this month. What else is new? First, I'm gonna go over all of the book clubs and read-alongs I want to do. So first off, we got Papercut Book Club run by Cindy over at Read with Cindy and a few other booktubers, I forget who. They're reading Sorcery of Thorns this month. Okay, so she hasn't made like an official like announcement that they're gonna be reading Sorcery of Thorns and like when the live show's gonna be, or maybe she has and I just missed it. Or they were gonna be reading Sorcery of Thorns and that was gonna be the Papercut Book Club. I don't think she announced the live show yet, but I'm really excited to read this book. As you can see, I have the Elcrate exclusive edition. It's so beautiful, and this is about magical libraries. Like, that's all I need to know. Like, I want to read this so badly. It's kind of a big book, so we'll see. Hopefully I can get to it and watch the live show. The next book club is one I'm sure more people know about, Booksplosion. So Booksplosion's book of the month is Frankly in Love by David Yoon. So if you watched my Y'all Let's vlog, you know that I like stood for like over an hour in line to get Frankly in Love, and I also got tacos with it. It was a great time, and I still have not read Frankly in Love. I'm ashamed. I'm really excited to read Frankly in Love. Like, they've done so much amazing promotion for it. Like, have you guys seen the trailer? I'm gonna leave it down below. It's amazing. It's fake dating. That's literally all I need to know. Like, I love the fake dating trope. Like, I am trash for everything fake dating. Like, that's all I need to know. It's fake dating. I'm good. The next read-along / book club is Chelsea Dolling Reads and Melted Yeni, I think? I don't know. A couple booktubers are doing a Diviners read-along, which I'm so hyped for. They already did the live show for the Diviners, and they're like rereading all of the books in preparation for the new book. I'm so behind on the Diviners series. Like, I still haven't read Lair of Dreams. So I'm using this as an excuse to catch up with the series, and I'm going to be reading Lair of Dreams. I don't know if I'll be able to read it before the live show though, because the live show is coming up soon and I haven't even started Lair of Dreams yet. Another book club, the Sassy Book Club, run by Chelsea Dolling Reads. I just really love Chelsea. I'm doing like all the read-alongs with her, even though she doesn't even know I exist probably. And Miss Sassy Cassie, who is the creator of the Biome. Tell Me How You Really Feel by Amina May Safi. This was one of my most anticipated releases when it first came out, and for some reason I still haven't read it. I'm really annoyed at myself for not reading this yet. It's enemies to lovers, female, like that's all I need to know, and I love Amina May Safi so much. I follow her on Instagram, she's amazing. And I loved her debut novel. Like, I cannot wait to read this. It's gotten some really good reviews, and look how beautiful this book is. It's so pretty. I can't wait to read this and watch the live show. To the readathons that I'm doing in September, 2 of them. So I'm doing Latinxathon, which is happening from September 15th to the 24th. So it's a 10-day readathon focused on reading Latinx books. So I did Blackathon and Asian readathon, and of course I had to do Latinxathon, especially since Latinx books like mean so much to me. Every time I read a Latinx books, like I feel so represented and so valid. I love Latinx books, like they make me so happy. First challenge is Voices. Read a book written by an Indigenous or Afro-Latinx author. So for this I have 2 choices. I'm gonna be reading a picture book. Oh my god, I've never read a picture book before, but like this is such an easy like thing to read during a readathon that I'm so here for it. I love that the host said like read anything. Like if it can count on Goodreads, like it counts. Celia Cruz, the Queen of Salsa. And if for whatever reason I somehow get a chance to read something else, I'm gonna be reading Shadow Shaper by David Jose Older. This has a Afro-Boricana bruja, and I've heard nothing but great things about this series. The book is narrated by Anita Rose Smith. I think that's her name. That's like Will Smith's wife, right? Or am I like getting the names confused? I don't know. I believe that's Will Smith's wife, so that sounds honestly amazing. So if I somehow get to this audiobook, I'm gonna be reading this one. If not, I'm just gonna be reading the picture challenge. Is Latinidad. Read a book written by an intersectional Latinx. I'm gonna be reading Labyrinth Lost by Zodaya Cordova. I already started this. I was supposed to be doing a buddy read with this, and then the buddy read just kind of fell through. And so I only got like, I don't know, like 20 pages in, and I really liked what I read about it. So I'm definitely gonna try to finish this. The main character is bisexual and she's Latinx, so it definitely counts for intersectional. And because this is a 10-day challenge and I forgot to get the book, If I somehow finish this book and I still have time, I'm gonna also be reading Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore. That one I believe is also intersectional. I believe the main character is queer and it's Latinx and it's magical realism, so that definitely counts for this challenge. So if I somehow finish this one and still have time, I'm gonna be reading Wild Beauty too. Roots, read a translated book or a book featuring more than one language. For this, I'm gonna be reading Don't Date Rosa Santos. I'm so excited to be reading this book, so I got the audiobook. When this book came out, like everybody wore like yellow dresses to celebrate the release of it, and oh my god, just look at that cover. It's so cute. Like I don't even know anything about this book. I think it's about like this girl who like apparently is like cursed and her whole family is cursed and she like tries to fall in love or whatever. I think that's why it's called Don't Date Rosa Santos, because I think like whoever dates her like gets cursed too. Okay, I don't know. I'm like explaining this really terribly and I don't know what this book is about, but honestly like the cover alone makes me really want to read it. And the main character is Cuban, and I believe, and I've heard that like Spanish is like used in this book, so I'm really excited to be listening to this audiobook. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this book, and I'm always here for like more Latinx contemporary YA. The last challenge is Heritage. Read book written by an author from a non-Spanish speaking Latin American country or heritage. So for this, I figured that like going with like a Brazilian author or like a Portuguese author would be my best bet. So for this, I'm gonna be reading Ye by Guilherme Terca. I don't know how to say his name. Basically, this is a graphic novel. I don't know what it's about. It sounds really cool, and it's a graphic novel, so it's definitely a quick book to read during the readathon. I believe the author is Portuguese, and this is actually translated from Portuguese, so definitely counts for this challenge. And if also another thing I want to read, if I somehow finish Yi and I still have time to read a book, another graphic novel that I really want to read is also written by a Brazilian author. Actually, it's written by two Brazilian authors. Day Tripper by Fabio Moon and Gabriel Ba. I believe these are brothers, or maybe they're just friends. I don't know. They have different last names. But anyways, I don't know what this book is about. All I know is it's a graphic novel, and both of the authors are Brazilian, and I believe this was either originally written in English or originally written in Portuguese and translated into one of those two languages. I'm not sure which one, but it's another graphic novel, so I figure like if I still have time, it is a 10-day readathon, then I can also read this one. It's not super long and it's a graphic novel, so it could work. So those are all the books I'm going to be reading for the Latinxathon. I'm really excited to be doing the Latinxathon. I'm not sure if I'm going to be daily vlogging. I think I'm not going to be daily vlogging. I'm not sure. We'll see. The next readathon I'm going to be doing is the ContemporaryAthon, hosted by, again, Chelsea Darling Reads. I really love her. She's one of my like favorite like new booktubers. Like I found her when she did like daily vlogs for the Reading Rush, like when it was still Booktubeathon, and I love her content. Like highly recommend if you don't watch her. So anyways, the ContemporaryAthon. The challenges are really easy, so I'm only reading 3 books. So the first challenge is to read a 2019 release and then also read a contemporary with plants on the cover. For this, I'm gonna be reading Maybe This Time by Casey West. This is Casey West's newest book. There's a plant, she has flowers, and like she's in like a meadow type thing. So it counts for that challenge. It's also 2019 release. What does it say? 1 year, 9 events, 9 chances to fall in love. I don't know. I don't care. I love Casey West. She's one of my favorite contemporary authors. Like I'll read anything she releases. So yeah, I'm really excited to be listening to this on audio. Next challenges is read a diverse contemporary and read a dark/slash hard-hitting contemporary. For this, I'm going to be reading Run by Cody Keplinger. She's the author of The Duff. I'm not sure if this book is hard-hitting, but the main character is visually impaired and she basically like runs away with her best friend. I'm not sure if this book is dark or hard-hitting, but like the description kind of seems like it might be. Own Voices too, which I'm really excited to read this book. Read a book with yellow on the cover. Feeling Love by David Yoon is all yellow. I mean, I don't know if I will have read this book by the ContemporaryAthon yet. I'm not sure if will have read this before the ContemporaryAthon or if I still need to read it by the by the time the Contemporary-Thon rolls around. So I'm just going to be putting this on my TBR just in case I don't get to it before the Contemporary-Thon rolls around. Then I'll be reading this during the Contemporary-Thon. There's yellow all over the book, and it also counts for a bunch of other challenges like Read a Diverse Contemporary, read a 2019 release. Fulfills a lot of challenges. Next, read a contemporary with an illustrated cover, and also read a contemporary beloved by a member of the book community. Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. Yes, this is the Alcrate edition. So Chesley Darling read this for, I think, Contemporary-Thon last year or a few months ago. I don't know. I remember she read this during one of her vlogs, and she really, really loved it. She talked a lot highly of this book, so it's definitely well loved by somebody in the book community and one of the hosts. I figured it'd be, since I love Chelsea so much, I figured I'd read like one of her books that she really loves. And this has been sitting on my shelf for about a year, and I love Emma Mills' writing, so I'm really excited to dive into this book. The characters are in high school and they're rehearsing for a Shakespeare play, and like shenanigans ensue. Like, that's all I know about it, but I love Emma Mills so much as a writer, so I don't really care. This definitely has an illustrated cover, and like I said, it's beloved by Chelsea. I'm not reading too many books for the Contemporary-Thon. I believe total that's only 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's only 4 books. Usually I can read 4 books in a week, maybe 5, depending on like what the books are. I'm gonna take it a little easy for the Contemporary-Thon. I might vlog for the Contemporary-Thon, I'm not sure. I'll see if I'm like doing a lot of like exciting and cool things that week, then I might vlog it. If not, I'm just gonna do like doing a wrap up for August, because I daily vlogged and weekly vlogged every single week in August, and I also did like a mini wrap up at the end of my last vlogs when I was in Italy. So I'm gonna be posting that somewhat soon. So that's gonna be like my vlog / wrap up for August. And I'm also gonna be trying to do wrap ups differently. Last few months I've been reading like so many books, like 15 books almost every month, to the point where I already finished my Goodreads goal. Like, I'm at 108 books. Like, I am in awe. Like, I can't believe like I'm at 108 books already and the year isn't even over yet. Like, what? So I'm gonna be doing wrap-ups a little bit differently. I've seen a couple booktubers do this where they'll do 2 wrap-ups in a month. They'll do like the first 2 weeks of the month, and then they'll wrap up the last 2 weeks of the month. So I'm gonna be trying to do that from now on, because I read so many books in the month. I'm gonna be doing that from now on. All over my TBR. Let me know what readathons you're participating in September. Are you doing any of my same readathons? Are you reading any of the same books or book clubs? Like, I'm doing a lot of like book clubs, like read-alongs this month, which I'm really excited about because I love interacting with the book community and like reading books with other readers. Like, it's always such a great time, so I'm really excited about it, but also just stressed with all of the books I want to read this month. But comment down below if you're doing any of the same readathons and book clubs. My social media links are all down below. My Twitter, my Bookstagram, my Goodreads. Arrivederci!